Good evening, guys. I greet you all. My name is Abaroma Osamiri. I declare protection and favor and abundance of life, good health, financial breakthrough for all of us this season. And as I declare, so shall it be. Ise, 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 Ise. Our topic for the day is factors that can affect your cheese appeasement. Factors that can affect the appeasement you make to your spirit guide. That is what we are about to discuss here. Who is your chi? Who is your spirit guide? Your spirit guide is your higher self. It is the spirit and the soul that dwells in you. Do you know that there are factors that can actually affect the sacrifice of appeasement and alignment that you make to your chi or to your spirit guide? Now, where I come from, we believe in reincarnation. We believe that somebody can actually come back through another body to fulfill destiny. That is what reincarnation is all about. Now, what are the things that can actually affect the appeasement that you make to your chi or to your spirit guide? What are the things that can hinder the appeasement that you make to your chi? Number one is this, what we call depth of reincarnation. Depth of reincarnation. Okay. Number two is this. I'm going to, like, depth of reincarnation is very, very long. So I'm going to talk about it in details in next video. But let me just make that point so that when I talk about it, you can, you can align it with what I'm just teaching now. Okay. First is depth of reincarnation. Second thing that can hinder the sacrifice of peace and the alignment or appeasement that you make to your chi or your spirit guide. The second thing that can affect it is abomination. Abomination. So I am going to also talk about that one later. I'm going to explain what we mean by abomination and things that you do when you do them, it becomes an abomination. Then another thing that can affect the sacrifice that you make to your chi or to your spirit guide is when you are making appeasement to the wrong entity. We are also going to discuss that in detail in our next video. When you make sacrifice to the wrong entity, that is the second thing that can actually affect your sacrifice of appeasement or alignment with your spirit guide. Another thing that can affect it and make you, whenever, after feeding your spirit guide, they will also say, go and appease. Go and appease. They will continue to tell you, go and appease. It's not that like it's something that you do once, but at least it shouldn't be often and on. Even after feeding today, tomorrow, somebody will still say, go and appease. It should at least take some time before you can do it again. Now, another thing that can hinder it is when you are feeding the wrong entity. I don't know if I've said that before. When you are feeding the wrong entity, when you are appeasing the wrong entity, you understand me? It can become, negative, in the sense that when you go and ask, they will still tell you that the right entity is demanding. Okay. Now, another thing that can hinder the sacrifice of appeasement and alignment that you make to your spirit guide is when your spirit guide have been caged. A lot of people don't know this. Now, I'm going to quickly talk about this in this video. The rest, I'm going to be talking about them in our next video. What do I mean by when your spirit guide are being caged or is being caged? Now, what I mean by that is this. That your spirit guide is your soul. That is your chi. That is your soul, your spirit. When some people have been, you know, they have been they have declared them death. They have declared death on them spiritually. Do you understand me? This kind of people, Before they can kill them physically, they have to first of all get hold of their soul. They have to first of all get hold of their soul. Do you understand me? When somebody want to sign a spiritual death warrant on you, they first of all go by doing what? By capturing your spirit guide. That is why you always need to do what? To appease your spirit guide, so that your spirit guide can always be what? Be active and be agile enough to do what? To defend and to fight. You have to always recharge that spirit. So once they cage your spirit guide, or once they cage your chi is in a spiritual bondage or is in a spiritual chain, it simply means that number one is that you are not always doing what? You are not always appeasing that spirit. You are not always recharging it. Or there is a depth of a reincarnation that is going on. Now, what do you need to do? You need to do what? Untie it. It is a spiritual exercise that you have to carry out. So first of all, untie that spirit. Once you do that, then you can now start doing the normal appeasement. In that way, you will not go to this place today and they will tell you that you need to appease your chi. Tomorrow you go here, they will tell you need to appease your chi. This is how to find out when your spirit guide or when your chi is being caged spiritually. One is that you have gone to different places and you have confirmed that this particular entity is your spirit guide. Once you have confirmed that this particular entity is your spirit guide, and then every day they keep telling you, wherever you go to, they will tell you to feed or to appease. Maybe you've done it last week, they will still tell you this week to feed or to appease. There are things that can make that thing to happen. One is this: either there is a spiritual depth going on, or you are giving a bad food to that entity. There is an abomination on your part, so you are giving a bad food to that your spirit guide. Three, your spirit guide have been caged, so you have to ask questions to know what exactly, why are you always feeding your spirit guide every week when you are sure that this is the particular entity? You are not feeding the wrong entity, but every week they are telling you to feed. You feed today or you appease today, you go to another place tomorrow, they will tell you to appease. You know that something is wrong and you have to get it solved. Thank you so much and remain blessed. If you have any question, please direct it to my WhatsApp. Thank you.